control ward down of his own. Just going to make sure that he's not snaked in from the side. As now Mystic in trouble. Effort underneath this turret. It's going to take a lot of turret damage, but it is going to be first blood going over to T1. Certainly fun. And Spirit now going to be taking a fair bit of damage here. As Cuzz is going to have to flash to get himself out of the way. Spirit in there. A flash forward are going to get the concussive blows, and this will be a dead Cuzz. As Mystic also going to have to flash here towards the bottom side. Maybe didn't need to. As now Canna might be in trouble, but you can see that it's all about giving Kiin a whole lot of inside track here on the top side. As there's the headbutt pole with Flash. Teddy picks up that kill with a piercing arrow, and T1 are abusing the bottom lane right now.
Picking up more items. They can just do that. Cloud doesn't really threaten anything, and they do have to wait for those mid-game spikes to come in. As we take a look at this replay, Subjugate, a pretty nice ability. Trundle, nice champion. Jelly was there as well. So you can understand the intention of what T1 was trying to do there. But then Teddy quickly trying to seize his opportunity. And yeah, Mystic missed the spell shield.
Was
pretty
very
hard to
close
react
to picking that one up. As there it is. Cloud Drake does go over to a Faker, and now Faker looking to just try and disengage. Ocean Soul once again this game. Now as Kiin's on the bottom side, Spirit's going to make his way in. Canna might be in trouble here as they're looking for a dive. There's the flash immediately in the relentless pursuit to get Canna to safety.
All in.
As Spirit and Kiin moving on over. Okay, he just dives over the wall, and Canna's just dead. I'm not sure what that was, moving back towards. Correct me if I'm wrong, Collective.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, yep, there's an engage. Kiin is just straight up dead. Cuzz is going to go down very low, but does have a stopwatch to keep himself alive as Faker's dashing around this fight. That's going to be the Trundle falling down. 2 quick kills for T1.
Behind, as well as an entire core item. Now, maybe she can change that a little bit, as Connor's just going to try to get all the CS.
Yeah, he's just dead. He knew that he was dead. As, the culling was, I think, channeled. We've got a lot of pirates and boatmen. Pike's also there. There's a barrel, and Jelly's out of position. He's going to be the target there as Teddy just rains a whole lot of spells on him. Effort's the one that picks up the kill in the end.
Currently at a 3,500 gold lead. Akali with,
okay. All in, on the board.
Well, they're in total control of this game. Also, Afrika missing a lot of HP on all of their champions, as it does currently stand. Cuzz does take a little bit of damage, and okay.
There's the flash in. Pulverize only onto 1 though, as Spirit's getting taken down relatively low, but there's the culling onto Kiin. Jelly with the door is going to do some work, but so does Faker. Eliminating 3 people in quick succession. Make that 4 as the quadra kill comes down from the god of the mid lane. Now they should be able to move towards a Baron if they would like to. Teddy's very low on health, but he's got some lifesteal, and T1, they've taken over this game.
And then they could have brought it to Ocean Soul Point. That would have been scary. Instead, take a look at this effort. He goes in, Faker has enough space created for him. And then you take a look at the right-hand side, all in. He ends up getting killed. And then as Teddy almost dies, the dragon says, not today. Not for him. He's going to spare his life. Mystic eventually brought down by Faker.
Yeah, let's have a look at Faker's perspective here as well, as they'd started off this Ocean Soul, and you could see the Hex Flash coming down in positions there.
They're so far ahead. It's not even close. And also, where the gold is allocated on the side of T1 is what makes it all the more problematic for Afrika. Kiin. Yeah, that was
Jelly also in trouble. That door, I don't think, is going to be sturdy enough. As another barrel from Cuzz. My God, is there anything this guy can't do? As Teddy's frontlining, Jelly's going to go down, and this is just the game. And one Baron push, this is going to be T1 winning.
I mean, you know what? Faker coordinated it from mid lane via the FQs.
Ah, that's what it was.
That's just what it was.
Yeah. There we go. Perfect. As now Mystic fighting from the fountain. Teddy not too worried about it. And zap goes the cow. As Mystic, yep, Fake is on the fountain.
You have All In coming down here. He's level 5. No heal available.
Have equalizer.
I don't know what...
Okay, well, it is going to be first blood. Mystic going to flash out of the way there, and teleport going to be utilized from Canna to get down towards the bottom side. So
also Varus going Comet. So they're looking to try to fight back against the Jace's here MF by poking them back as well. Spirit, not long
actually trying to fight this. Has a lot of grit. As now gets the heal as well as Mystic looking to try and fire some damage back. Cuzz in trouble as now Spirit has reformed his Phalanx. Level 6 available here by All In. Puts down the equalizer. Now looking for Teddy. Effort extraordinarily low as Jelly's flashing forward. Teddy's going to get slowed down. Mystic still waiting for that piercing arrow as Teddy's just going to burn down to the All In damage. And Afrika 3-0 in this early game with a big lead on their hands. Hasn't actually utilized flash or anything like that. As our Spirit pops on in here. And I thought that he was honestly just out of position, was going to be taken down because, of course, concussive blows is so strong. But he just quick draws over and doesn't even care about anything that's going on. The pillar did nothing, and he just uses the grit to get out.
Yeah, the grit, the heal coming in from Tarek. Tarek ends up getting there as well. And then Faker, with the Shurima Shuffle, actually pushes All In onto Teddy. Not that it really matters that much anyway. There's not much more Faker would be able to do in this team fight, but things are a little bit rough.
As now Kiin has relegated Canna underneath this turret. Spirit looking to move on in here. Cuzz in position also.
Oh, he'll just die. Yeah.
Yep, that is going to be the ultimate. And Spirit just takes that kill very easily from solo queue as well. It's what he decides to pick up most of the time. As Cuzz is in position here if Kiin is going to get greedy. As we'll see whether it's going to be enough of a bait. Turret shot is going to be taken here as Canna most likely to be falling. No, able to flash that Q. As Subjugate is going to be ticking. Kiin looking for another Lightning Rush. He doesn't have Flash, but Lightning Rush does come off cooldown. And Cuzz waiting for the pillar teleport to come in here as Kiin over to the side. But that's going to be Canna turning up, and he is going to be able to lock that one down with a Shock Blast. As now Spirit looking for Faker. Shifting Sands gets him to safety as Effort moves on over. There's the flash onto Spirit, but it's going to be answered with a flash of his own. And Afrika are going to back away as the minions do run out.
So Soul Point is only 10 minutes away, potentially.
Yep, it's going to be that Infernal Soul as well. Yeah, we have a look. And Canna, good flash. And Kiin, good attempted escape. As it was Canna's teleport, realizing that he actually couldn't get into a better position here, just turns up, sidestep, nicely done. Was if that was a QW away from him trading 1-for-1 actually. Which is dangerous, but otherwise he's going to be alright, as the Equalizer not able to take down Faker.
And the flash forward from Jelly, as well as the Mystic Arrow. Ends up coming forward, not quite able to get him into lethal for Spirit, so he doesn't even bother. Traded flashes coming out by Effort and Spirit as well. And in
order as well. And Jelly moving on in. Cuzz puts down a pillar to make sure that Faker can get to safety, but Effort taking a lot of damage here. Spirit looks for it. Collateral damage going to be available, but Effort's going to stopwatch it. And the stun comes in, but Spirit is going to survive for the moment. Mystic with the arrow is going to be able to find the Braum. As now Jelly able to walk through here. Canna is going to turn up, but he's going to get stunned. Cosmic Radiance not going to arm in time. As the Taric does fall, and now Kiin looking for an optimal usage of his ultimate. Does find the stun onto Cuzz, but he's going to be all right. And T1 actually trading this one pretty nicely. An even trade when you're behind is certainly good news, but Canna has to get out of here. And Afrika's health bars are relatively low, but it feels like they still have control. Faker. Yeah, should be able to find Kiin here. Protobelt's going to find the distance, but the flash into the ultimate, and Kiin's not going to be able to find that one. Cuzz he wants to try and fight Canna right now, as this turret, relatively low, but is still there, so Canna's going to be able to utilize it. And Kiin with the Lightning Rush. There's the Equalizer down as well, as All In makes his way forward. Ultimate comes down, and Canna should be taken here. As
by the time the Dragon fight ends up breaking out, as we take a look at it, as Effort using his shield jumps back to the MF, and Spirit really trying to put some pressure on. Doesn't end up dying. Faker coming around right-hand side with Teddy. This is a replay, obviously, from moments ago. Jelly. It's turned into Jelly in this team fight.
I don't think he had his Bastion on anyone either, because the ulti didn't end up arming, and normally you do have your Bastion target with that one, so just didn't quite have that one at the ready. As this was Kiin falling down, Faker taking good positioning there out of the slicing Maelstrom.
나
You know where
간다.
Kiin was able to get
여기
it done.
있다.
And Spirit, this is him coming through
나도
to try and
붙을게.
steal
잡을만해?
that kill.
날아갈 만하냐 이거?
잘만할 것 같은데?
잘만 것 같아.
We can get him. I think we
핵들
can get him.
생각해 핵들.
뒤에 왔어 이거 나.
Now there's a team fight as Cuzz is going to go down very, very low. He's going to be the first one to die here as the Cosmic Radiance is going to arm onto 5. There's the Emperor's Divide, but it's stopwatched there by Kiin. He should still be in a little bit of danger here as Effort's going to get taken down low as Jelly also going to be following suit. Faker down to almost single-digit health.
On all of their champions, especially if they bring this game to Soul Point, the game is just going to end. We take a look at this replay. Spirit doesn't go down. Slicing Maelstrom, so much value, and Faker and Teddy just can't get into the fight until it's too late. Mystic, or Legolas, whatever you want to call him, up on the hill, just raining down so much damage. Canna tries to do whatever he can, but the heals on Taric and just the sustain inside of the team fight for Afrika, so much stronger.
The computer didn't actually restart, it just closed everything. As now we've got a gank coming in here. Spirit in potentially a bit of trouble as Faker's looking to close in. Canna doesn't even care about Jelly's positioning. Spirit should be taken down here, but there is the Cosmic Radiance, and now Canna might actually just fall to Spirit. The Emperor's Divide had to be used just to make sure that Canna wasn't going to fall down, but now Afrika have moved in. The Equalizer, not greatest positioning, but they're still able to burn down the Braum. And they answer 1-for-1 so far. There is the ultimate. Bullet time coming in, all in trouble. As you can see, that Sun Turret desperate to try and kill this Rumble, but it's not quite in range.
He's around in close proximity. Here comes Spirit. They need to just get this before Spirit's here.
Yep, they're going to be able to take that one down. So T1 steal away the Infernal Soul. Now they're looking for a team fight as Mystic down to about half health, but there's the slicing Maelstrom. Canna bounces into the backline. Mystic is taken away from this fight. It's only the Braum to go down just yet as Teddy is going to be able to grab one. Make that one two as Faker collects the cannon. And is this the turnaround that T1 have been looking for as they move towards the Baron?
I don't even know if that just breaks you. If something
Yeah,
like
that would be
happens.
mental destruction. Thankfully, didn't happen there as T1 do steal away the Baron as we have a look at how this all started. I actually thought that this looked really good for Afrika in the beginning because the arming of the Cosmic Radiance was very strong, but Canna surviving was a huge deal. And then all they're able to get off the end of it is a kill onto Effort. And T1, Teddy turns around, full channel, bullet time, no response. Sun Turret also helping. And then they're in the driver's seat, and then the Drake spawns.
Yeah. That is exactly what is going on. As Kiin, he goes in, even though the dragon was already down, and there was no real reason to take a team fight in this angle. This is very disjointed by Afrika. It lets T1 actually fight a pretty scrappy team fight and turn everything around.
Through the jungle, and looks like Teddy will find him with a Make It Rain, but just going to clear out vision where they can. Equalizer comes in, Kiin with a great flank onto Faker, but he immediately goes golden. Effort in there as well. Cosmic Radiance comes down. The Emperor's Divide is decent, but the Cosmic Radiance still going to be there to keep Afrika alive. Pillar coming on in, as you can see Teddy over to the side, wants to find an angle for this bullet time, but he'd already utilized it. And now Canna throwing through these shock blasts. It looks like T1 are still playing aggressively. They can see these low health bars and want to try and pick off some of these kills, but Effort might be picked off beforehand. Afrika just eliminating minion waves. This is really interesting positioning. As shock blast comes in yet again, Teddy jumps on top of Jelly, gets snared, but he has the cleanse to get himself out of it. Double kill, all ready for the AD carry. Make that one a triple as T1 are moving towards this inner turret. Two more left alive in Spirit and all in, but T1 turn it on its head.
T1 turned the team fight on its head. They kept chasing Afrika. Like I don't even, they were just following them like a pack of lions through their jungle. And now they're going to raise the inhibitor turret. They're not actually going to be able to end. Equalizer is up and available in about 5 seconds. So that would be able to... Well,
and Mystic just respawned.
So Cuzz...
Is this Infernal Soul?
Yeah, this might be Infernal Soul. And that's what's so scary, and that's why I'm curious about the flash there. Faker ends up getting caught. And after he goes down, though, all of Afrika are exhausted in terms of their summoners available and their ultimates being down. And this was T1 following them like the pack of lions through the jungle. Like you were pointing out, Mystic might have just been able to delete Effort, but Effort actually tagged him with the Braum passive, and as you can see inside of Live, things are getting very scary. Jace over on the right-hand side. This is so important because if Afrika just managed to get Infernal Soul, I think I don't know how T1 could win. Then again, I said the same thing about Gen G.
Yeah, exactly right. So crazier things have happened as now Canna just going to be fighting Kiin straight up. The Spirit is still on this Drake. He's desperately trying to get here, but you can see the amount of poke damage that has come down. Effort's just looking for him. Cosmic Radiance comes on down, and it is the Infernal Soul picked up by Afrika. A little bit of a whoopsie in positioning. You can see Effort still over to the side now, trying to catch up to All In. Ever going to walk down this red carpet, but he should survive it.
And it's so scary, Atlas. I don't know if we're going to see a day where two souls get beat.
Yeah.
But Harpoons coming out from Rumble, Equalizer, everything, it gets so all in.
All in. He does go golden. The Equalizer's now on cooldown, though, and he's still dead. Just popped by Teddy. Teddy's gigantic in this game, by the way, guys. He has turned around a CS deficit in the early game, and he is now leading against Mystic's Lethality Varus. T1 will move on over, and it should just be this Baron being taken because they can have everyone else act as bouncers. The Spirit cannot get in here. He's got a GA, but honestly, it doesn't even really matter because he can't get towards this Baron pit.
He might just go.
Now they're looking for Kiin as this Baron is going to go down. T1 locked that one up. Cosmic Radiance used for basically no effect whatsoever as Jelly's jumped on. T1 still not quite finding their angle though as Canna should be falling down. Emperor's Divide is gigantic from Faker and Teddy has the bullet time there to back him up. Spirit is going to go down to that GA just to watch as the T1 Wolves will take him down. And this will be the end of the game and another Dragon Soul being beaten.
Another soul gets beat in the same day in LCK, and it happens by two of the top teams. Gen G, the first to overcome Ocean Soul, and now T1 standing up against Infernal Soul. This isn't something that normally should ever happen, Atlas, but it's so enjoyable to watch it because it really is just one team outplaying another one. Obviously, Rumble does make a bit of a donation before that team fight happens, but they still manage to corral Afrika into that angle and then capitalize on it.
Like a Hellcat.